it's likely going to be another chaotic day for Air Canada passengers as the dispute continues.
The airline says it wants to get planes back in the air tonight, but the union says flight attendants will remain on the picket line until they get a fair deal. CP24's Courtney Heels joins us live from Pearson Airport. She's inside right now, but Courtney, earlier you were standing outside and, hey, we saw the picket lines up. It's quite busy.
Yeah, and that's actually what passengers are walking through this morning, guys. There are dozens, if not well over 100 people out on the picket lines, flight attendants who say they're not going anywhere. But inside the terminal, it's very quiet. It's almost unusual, right? This is not something we typically see this early in the morning. This is the Air Canada wing in Terminal 1. Air Canada says flights will be back in the air later tonight, but there is still this question, if the strike continues, can that happen? I want to bring in this gentleman. Sir, I just asked you quickly if you're affected by the strike. You said yes. How were you affected?
So actually, I came from Mashhad to Istanbul and then to Toronto. My flight was last night at 11. I arrived here at 8. And they have not canceled the flight in advance, to let me know I could reschedule my flight. And when I arrived here at 8, they said, okay, it was canceled. And I was here till midnight for 4 hours after 24 hours that I was on my way back home. And then they said, okay, we can't do anything for you. And it might take for 19 days till we...
19?
Yeah. And then they said, okay, what should I do? I have nowhere to go. At the end of the night, they booked a hotel room for one night for me. And they said, okay, come back here. Then after that, I received an email from Air Canada that your flight was rescheduled for Friday, for another week.
Wow.
So, and they said, okay, come back here every day to see what we can do. And now I did. They said, we can't do anything for you. And so I have to stay in the airport, I think, for a week till they find the solution.
Yeah, you're kind of caught in the middle of all of this, right? You have no idea what you're going to do for a week.
I understand that, they fight for their rights, but I should not pay the cost of that. And they could, I think, handle it. I think they made this chaos to put pressure on decision makers. But I'm paying the cost of that. And
where are you trying to go?
I'm trying to go to Calgary.
Okay.
Yeah.
To wait a week. I mean, at this point, you might look at other options, right?
I might lose my job for that, So I don't know what should I do now.
Okay. Thank you so much. Certainly appreciate you talking to us. Good luck. Okay. I know you're not alone in this. I mean, guys, there are so many people going through this. Before we leave, why don't we just walk outside and show you what we mentioned? This is the scene as people arrive at Terminal 1. There are well over 100 flight attendants outside. They say they're not going anywhere despite this order from the Canada Industrial Relations Board to return to work. Air Canada says planes will be back in the air today, but at this point it doesn't look like this strike line is going anywhere. Back to you.
Oh, wow. Those stories. Well, that one guy, but that's many people's stories. And yeah, you can see the flight attendants digging in their heels, and you can hear the perspective from passengers as well. Courtney Heels, live at Pearson this morning. Thank you, Courtney.